Пока я дома собираюсь, тут уже катаются. То есть она ее дотащила от двери до лестницы, а дальше никак.
Так, не палимся, не палимся. Оп. Операция выполнена успешно.
Tell them you just opened a bag of chips and suddenly they both develop a synchronized head tilt and a PhD in investigative journalism. You spend 8 hours perfectly leveling the slab and the local street team decides it needs a texture update. It is not a construction site anymore, it is an art gallery. Say cats are liquid, they mean a slow-moving ginger spill that eventually just pools on the floor. You're the only one in the friend group who didn't get the memo about the dress code, but you're already too cozy to leave. Trying to act casual, but your wings have a mind of their own and start a 3 a.m. interpretive dance routine. You are a white donkey. You do not just provide emotional support, you provide a mobile parkour course for every goat in the county. 1-star review, the surface is You're on a diet, but you're also the head of quality control for every meal in this house. You ordered a custom pillow online, but it starts judging your life choices the moment you unbox it. Finished a massive meal and now you're just a fluffy passenger in your own body waiting for the food coma to take over. When I realized the snacks are trying to surrender to the nap, but the caffeine from that one sip of stolen latte finally kicks in. You're trying to stay on a diet, but you catch a whiff of the snacks from 3 aisles away. Definitely holding a secret meeting to discuss how to finally catch that red dot, or they are just trying to figure out if the bucket is half full or half empty. Either you really want to wreck the tree, but you realize you are 2D and also a cat. Forget to close the window and suddenly realize you are the main character in a low-budget Disney reboot. 1 minute it is just me and my coffee, the next I am hosting a high-stakes meeting with the local deer council to discuss their... You try to get a nice photo with your best friend, but they have absolutely zero spatial awareness. Wake up from a 3-minute nap and have absolutely no idea what year it is or who is currently the president. Trying to be a majestic golden retriever, but the call of the prehistoric swamp monster is just too strong. Give this dog a Darwin Award and a very... You forget to pay the monthly subscription for your car and the feline repossession team shows up to stage a sit-in. Your emotional support giraffe finally clocks in for the night shift. You and your best friend are both low battery and waiting for the heat to kick in. You're trying to be a romantic partner, but you're actually just a giant weighted blanket. You are trying to meet a deadline, but your supervisor is a micromanager who only accepts payment in belly rubs and Cheerios. You decide to install a hanging cat toy, but you accidentally own a high-speed trash panda. It is all fun and games until he learns how to use the... You're trying to act casual, but you realize you just accidentally opened the front-facing camera. Trying to act tough, but the yawn hits mid-villain speech and you realize you're actually just a very... You're trying to enjoy your luxury stroller ride, but the passenger in the next lane has zero respect for personal space. You're 5 minutes into your workout and realize that your true calling is actually professional napping. The existential crisis hits mid-swing and you realize you are just a small potato in a giant world. You are 100% predator, but also 100% forgot why you walked into the room. You're trying to act cool and mysterious, but your best friend decides it's actually wrestling hour. Strategy 1010. Try to pick a fight with a coworker, but then their supervisor shows up to handle HR matters personally. You realize the tiny green stick you were about to snack on is actually a kung fu master ready to throw hands. Ordered a sheep on Wish, but the software updated to Pig 2.0 halfway through the delivery. You're trying to stay mad, but the winter vibes are just too cozy to resist. Forget to set your alarm and realize it is already Tuesday. This trash panda is officially living my dream life. Bed made, paws up, and absolutely zero.
Huh? Huh?
You're mid-nap but hear the distinct sound of a treat bag opening 3 rooms away. The group chat finally meets up and everyone is trying to be the main character at the exact same time. You zone out for 3 seconds and accidentally witness the secrets of the universe. Trying to act cool for the camera but realize you're just a deer in the headlights of a mid-size sedan. He really looked at the side mirror like he was checking if his antlers were symmetrical. Local traffic in the Arctic is getting bold. You spend the whole year acting like an angel just to make sure the big guy in the red suit doesn't skip your house. Stay festive. The spa day includes a complimentary scalp massage from a professional who thinks you might be a snack. You are ready for a boxing match, but your opponent is just a tiny human who wants to play patty cake. Looking at him like he is the weirdest creature I have ever encountered. Currently conducting a high-stakes safety inspection of the bubble bath to ensure the water-to-foam ratio meets international feline standards. I have no idea what is in this bread, but I am willing to die for it. That cats are actually 100% liquid, and this one just finished rendering into a loaf of bread. Trying to stay mad, but your mom's fur is basically a high-end weighted blanket. You're trying to act cool like your mom, but your face washing skills are still at beginner level.